Hello, Voyagers, as well as non-Voyagers. Obviously read off of script. Huh. That's in parentheses, whoops. Hello, Voyagers, as well as non-Voyagers. Welcome to the pilot episode of reviewing bad animated Netflix movies. Normally, my channel is pretty much dedicated to Flash games and random gameplay I felt like uploading, but I also kind of wanted to make some movie reviews. I wasn't really going to try it for a while, but one of my favorite movie reviewers on YouTube started taking submissions for a segment on his show where guests can review a movie of the month while reading obviously off of a script, so I went for it at the last minute. There was one thing left to do: decide which movies to review. Of course, I decided on the two most reviewed ones. The original, because it was actually trying to be a movie, and the third one because it was kind of about the Olympics, and the Olympics just happened. And not the second one because I don't actually celebrate any of the holidays. Just none of them. I'm weird. So sit back and enjoy this review of Alpha and Omega 1 and 3. Maybe I should have reviewed the second one, then it would have rhymed. It would have been sit back and enjoy the review of Alpha and Omega 1 and 2. But I didn't do that. And now I have to live with the consequences. Even though I haven't actually edited the review. One of these is a movie. The other one is a very long episode of a Saturday morning cartoon. To be a movie, you have to be at least 45 minutes long. Aw, how cute. They think they're DreamWorks. That's funny. That's really funny. Seriously, that's just DreamWorks. You ripped them off. Copyright strike. The movie starts with that place you put all your pictures when they finally overflow your hard drive. The cloud. Then after about 30 seconds of looking at scenery, we cut to wolves. We establish our main characters, starting with Humphrey, an Omega, meaning his job is to basically goof off. People whose only job is to basically just goof off in front of others? What is this, the internet? Then we meet Kate, whose job is to parkour and not actually kill anything, as far as I can tell. We cut back to the Omegas on their slide thing, and it seems like they've spent hours and hours simulating that log that hovers slightly above the ground. It's like it's really there. Why was Kate jumping at him?
Kate?
Oh, beautiful young love. It's like this movie is so subtle and we don't know how it's going to end. Oh my gosh. Okay, basically the movie is over when you see the romantic leads doing this. Then we meet Humphrey, Kate's dad, who tells him that love can never happen between an Alpha and an Omega because, I don't know, eugenics? Heil Wolfler, creating the pure wolf race. So time passes and the grown-up Omegas are still goofing off and sitting on people's faces. Then Kate returns from her training with the assassins, Alphas. But then, foreign wolves have crossed the border and are stealing food and jobs from our Alphas, so we're going to build a wall and... Wait, no, that's different. The wolves chase off two caribou, causing a massive stampede. So in this world of sentient animals, the caribou, who can apparently do this at any time they choose, never rose up against the wolves and just, killed them all. The Eastern Pack wolves get stuck in the stampede, but Kate finds half cover. Yes, this is Big Sky, all civilians secure, mission accomplished. Heading back to base. The Eastern wolves are safe, but only so much, as a fight begins to brew between the two packs. With all these different wolves in the same place, I have to note that the models are actually kind of diverse, and it is impressive to see all the work they went into making each of these wolves an individual. Anyways, the Omegas proceed to prove that their goofing off actually has a point.
Humphrey, we don't have time for fun.
Though slapstick was probably not the best choice of comedy to use.
Come on! Don't get your fur in a bunch. You wolves are making us look bad. Come on, the caribou are laughing at us.
Oh, now that's a moon I don't want to howl to.
Haha, butt joke. Meanwhile, the caribou are preparing their revolution. Back at home, we see wolf pups, using the same 3D model that takes over the sequels. Let's have another boring frame hold for a sec. One of these models was obviously meant to be repeated many times, and the other was obviously meant to be a background object. The one with the least flexibility, of course, is the one they decided to let own the sequels.
The Eastern Wolves ruined Kate's hunt.
That is atrocious. We should build a wall to keep the Eastern Wolves out and make Wolfverbia great again. Oh, and here's Lily. Everyone likes her more because she's a complete character and not just one of the romantic leads. See? Emotional expression. Anyways, the packs have a meeting, and this happens.
Winston!
Tony, you're looking good.
Oh, my back feels like wood. I got this disc that keeps cracking.
We may be savages, but we have damn good knowledge of chiropractics.
You are one crazy wolf.
Yeah?
Yeah, like that little game of tag during our hunt. Let's lead a plane to the Omegas.
You know there's no caribou left in the east.
You got a problem.
Unite the packs, Winston. It was you who gave the big speech that your daughter Kate and my son Garth would marry and unite the pack.
Look, I know wolf diplomacy is probably in its infancy, but why do they need to have an arranged marriage to unite the packs? Why not just do it because it's beneficial for everyone? Oh, right, because the writers needed an arranged marriage plot. Genius! But now it's time for the Moonlight Howl, where wolves do this. Some viewers may find this disturbing, but discretion is advised. Okay, one part of my brain wants to laugh hysterically at this as I can't take it seriously. The other half of my brain is incredibly disturbed. That is all. So, Kate meets the guy she's supposed to marry, but Humphrey isn't too happy about that.
Humphrey!
Haha, you can't kiss. I'm going to shove dirt in your face, random stranger that we're supposed to have a diplomatic relationship to so our people don't starve and die. After Humphrey leaves, we get this howling scene, which is much more respectable in my opinion. If they kept it at this level, it would have worked for me. LOL, he can't howl. Ha 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 ha. I'm going to let my people die now. Considering how attracted she was to him just like 3 seconds ago, this really does make Kate look shallow. Then she argues with Humphrey and gets shot in the butt.
Whoa, hey.
Now, you may think that this is actually just a casual attempt at a butt joke, but what it really is scientific mastery of the concept that there's muscles in the butt and the needle puts the sleepy juice in the muscles and that makes you dead. The end.
Do you mean... No!
Butts.
Mosquitoes are out of
Then Forest Service people take them to Idaho, which has really nice forests. Really, look at that background. It's not that bad. People talk about this movie as backgrounds. They like to show the barren-looking hills and rocks, but look at this forest. It's actually not terrible.
This isn't Jasper.
Yeah, but it sure does rock!
Okay, he had no way to know that was coming. That was a very cheap pun there. I'm calling you out on that, even though I ignored most of the humor. Hey look, golf birds that shouldn't have been in the movie. Seriously, it would be way better if they just net some of the local wolves in Idaho or something like that, instead of having to meet these stupid birds. I don't like these birds.
Do me a favor,
In fact,
Needles.
Looks like they're playing some sort of weird game.
Maybe they can tell us how to get home.
Yeah, and if they can't, we can eat them.
Yeah. Follow my lead.
okay, how did she do that without hay? Ugh, remember that scene where I told you the forests actually look nice? This is that scene's ugly evil twin that basically says, nope, all the forest is a bunch of ugly multicolored trees in the background just kind of mashed together. It does not look good. But then again, maybe that was the golf course designer's fault. So Humphrey chases down Boldbird instead of Kate, who's the hunter.
So, you want to face the French resistance?
Fear are mighty pistols that can only be fired once. And Kate and Humphrey find out they're in.
Ida who?
And we're sent there too.
Repopulate.
They want you big wolves to make a lot of little wolves.
When a mediocre character and a mediocre character love each other very much, horrible child characters are born.
We have to get home now. There's gonna be trouble if I don't get back to Jasper.
Right, all right. You're freaking out.
I mean, screw all my friends, I just want to stay in Idaho and make babies.
Where did she go?
Maybe I should ask you.
You know that's not my style.
My wolf can do knows your style.
I just want to say one thing. If any of you wolves have hurt my daughter, I will personally rip out your eyes and shove them down your throat so you can see my claws tear your carcass open!
Hey kids, ready for Diplomacy 101? Lesson 1, do not threaten the other party involved. Lesson 2, do not be Kate's mom. It's generally a bad idea to be Kate's mom in a diplomatic situation. This is why the Omegas handled the wolf diplomacy, I guess. Kate and Humphrey board a, I don't know what to call that. I'm gonna call it an RV, even though it's not one. Mobile home? It goes to Jasper, or whatever. So, by coincidence, it goes exactly where they need to go. Plot convenience.
Lucky for you, they travel every year to Jasper right after Sawtooth.
If characters are ever told lucky for you, that means you're writing the movie wrong and should start over.
It's like opposites attract, if you will.
How subtle. Just subtle.
So, why is this called Rabbit Poo Mountain?
Because this is where rabbits like to poo. I was just kidding.
So while Kate and
I
Humphrey
get
are out
it.
missing,
Funny
Lily
Omega.
shows Garth around, and it's actually a
Okay.
natural
Make me
relationship,
laugh.
etc., but I can't really say anything here no one else has. So I'm just going to skip this, so you don't get to watch this good part of the bad movie. Humphrey needs to pee, because you don't pee on the inside of a bike gang member's trailer. They will probably do horrible things to you. But since he's Humphrey, he screws up and gets icing on himself, which apparently looks like Rabid Wolf to hillbillies.
This is it for you, Wolf. Any last wishes?
That you explain your accent to me.
Not if I can help it.
Do white people in Idaho just have Indian accents that I don't know about?
Both now.
Apparently.
Oh, nicely done, Max.
So they fight,
My belly instead
and
of my
they make
head.
up later when they save each other from certain death. So,
Sir, we've searched the entire territory. Still no sign of Kate. Sir.
We must defend our territory.
build a wall, make our territory great again.
Humphrey?
Look, it's one thing to have us see him throw it in an anthropomorphized pose. It's another thing for him to jump out on all fours. It just looks like he levitated the ball at her.
How's that for...
Wow.
This character isn't
What are
important,
you?
but remember that his voice doesn't
I'm a
make
wolf.
you want to kill yourself
Never
with a
seen
machete.
a wolf. You are really strange.
Oh, am I now?
Haha, I jump bared you. The true power of Adobe Premiere.
Snowball's ready!
Rock
Mad
beats
Bear on
scissors.
the attack!
Snowball does not beat bear. Luckily,
Humphrey, the
they're
train
saved
is
by another
coming.
coincidence. Also, they had like 3 minutes before that train actually came, so either that horn comes from way further away than we would think, or the writers still don't care.
Howl from right here.
And by that, I mean your diaphragm and not your heart. I meant to point lower. Sorry.
Get with the others.
What's going on?
We're going to take the valley. And our caribou.
So yeah, it's war.
You're throwing everything you've got at us, Alex. We're supposed to be allies, you maniac.
Okay, I'll stop referencing strategy games now.
All I asked was for you to follow our customs. Unite the packs. But no. Your daughter had to up and run away.
I did run away!
Kate!
She's back.
I was gonna say that. Lily's still on my line.
We were taken by humans to another park.
We were supposed to repopulate.
Humphrey, what did you expect? Then Kate has to get married to Garth, but they don't love each other. Yay.
This
can have
is
war again.
madness. This isn't our custom. This isn't our way. Take the valley!
Wait a second, are these wolves even fighting? Look at the position they're in. I know it's immature, but I had to laugh at that. Oh, and then Stampede. I wonder if this is supposed to remind us of an earlier scene in the movie or something. Dog chiropractics came back into play. Very important. Very important dog chiropractics. Wow, it's coincidence that helps us again. It's like someone's watching over us and making sure we succeed at everything. To be fair, this company produced Bible movies before this, so maybe they think that's the case with these characters. Unfortunately, another death was claimed by off-screen violence. A silent killer. No, pull her back into cover. Don't just sit there and take hits because it knocked her out in one blow. You should... Okay, see, they know what they're doing. It's almost like the Omega Wolf that hasn't ever really hunted a caribou in its life doesn't know how caribou think. Maybe I shouldn't be criticizing this scene so much, but I don't care. Really, why did he sit there and take blows that knocked her out instantly? Because writing.
Humphrey?
I thought I lost you.
No, you didn't. These writers aren't that clever. Besides, they would have been killed by her mom. Anyways, everyone got to marry who they loved, and they lived happily ever after until the sequels. Despite all its flaws, Alpha and Omega is a good movie. Not great. It's okay. It is certainly something that deserves to be watched. The sequels, on the other hand, do not. They should be buried in a dark hole. It's full of lava. Made of antimatter. So let's move on to one of those sequels, shall we? We went from DreamWorks ripoff logo to baby animals walking logo. I think this is worse. Well, that was some beautiful filler that didn't establish anything. Introducing our main characters.
Right. They're really tearing it up. Good find, Runt.
Yeah, little bro. Your tree-hugging talents have done good today. They would give you two a run for your meal and leave me in the dust.
I hope they cull the wolf puppy population this year. Also, the ground looks like it's covered in moss. Way to go, cheap. You have grass in the background. Just put it in the foreground. Ah, I see your problem with turning. You have to move your legs.
Let's show them how to do it.
Apparently, how to do it isn't how the caribou do it by moving their legs, but to sit and slide on the ice level. The dead walk again.
Yeah, you're getting better, sis.
Great Moves was in surround sound. I'm not kidding, I have surround sound headsets on, and it appeared behind me and to the left. That means that more effort was put into making this movie surround sound than making it look good. Genius.
We're from the Northern team.
Hey, I'm Claudette. This is my bro, Stinky, and our younger bro, Runt.
Kate, why did you let Humphrey name them?
When we hit junior status, each region sends in 5 junior-aged alpha wolves. Huh? Oh, correction. 5 junior-aged critters.
Why can't I tell them directly? Because you're not allowed to speak. Quiet.
Doesn't have to be us alphas. Just ends up being that way. You know, winning.
Oh, really? The Bears have never won? I think the Bears would win at least once.
Fleet! Back to training!
Coach is calling.
Fleet's voice actor is probably older than his dad's voice actor. Wouldn't be a problem if they just made these wolves adolescents instead of babies constantly. Hey look, log scene. I'm sick of log scenes. Moving on.
Whoa, pups! How long have you been there?
You had us at reputation.
Ew.
Dad, do you know anything about the Great Games?
Well, daughter, when a contrived love interest and another contrived love interest love each other very much, they have horrifying mutant puppies and a bunch of sequels come out that are vaguely related to current events. Like holidays or the Olympics.
We're juniors. We should be playing.
Everyone should be playing. That's the point.
I thought the point of the Olympics was actually to bring all the best athletes from various regions and then to put them up against each other because that's cool.
You know what our pack stands for.
And suddenly their pack stands for something other than food.
We're taking the pass.
But Dad, we're never going to be juniors again.
I wish.
I mean,
Oh well, back to the worst romance since Twilight.
go Northern Pack.
Well, that was some nice aerial maneuvering there. What are you, light assault class?
Oh, isn't it cute? Flying around little junior snouts.
Remember when I told you to remember the bear that didn't make you want to kill yourself with a machete? This is the bear that makes you want to kill yourself with a machete. You see, this is why wolf pups don't actually wander off on their own constantly. In the first movie, the only time we saw a wolf pup was at home and not out in the field doing fighting and stuff, because that would be stupid. Like the sequels.
You're a junior.
Yeah.
Great. My brothers and I want to talk to you about joining the Great Games.
Quick, you're a random kid we found who's slightly athletic. Join our international sporting event. Why are all the kids in the event and not the adults or adolescents? That would make so much more sense, and not be hideous and disturbing.
I saw you running in the field today. Looks like you were chasing birds.
See? Everyone saw it.
Brent, it's okay.
No, it's not.
I'll get the machetes.
The wolves have a nice bunch of berry bushes.
Done.
And Salmon Falls for fishing?
Done.
Okay, we'll get back to you.
Okay, this is basically on par with me inviting some bum on the street to be in my video, and then I offer Fort Knox to them. These wolf pups should not be in control of the wolf economy. They are really bad negotiators. Yay, more bad physics. We really didn't have enough.
Yo, Ed, right?
Yeah. Hi.
We're the Western team.
You thought we wouldn't notice the perfect clone of Claudette with slightly lighter fur? Shame on you, Crest.
I'll show those dogs fast.
Agnes, stay in line.
Agnes, control your speed. You know what happens.
What happens?
Porcupine does not equal hedgehog.
Nice catch, but get...
I actually managed to find Agnes's original design document. Kinda weird.
Oh
no! Brent, what are you doing?
He's got bird issues.
Hear that? They brought out the dramatic music for this. This is the climax of the movie. One of the gray pups eats a bird. I can't remember which at this point.
I hear it over there. Tweet, tweet, tweet. Oh, look, it's a cub. Let's flutter around his nose.
My goodness, this is legitimately terrifying, unlike the birds.
I still hear it!
Brent, calm down.
It's hiding behind Stinky. I can hear it!
Darn it, I was hoping a living creature other than me would suffer in this movie, but the bird came out okay.
Mooch, Mooch, no.
Too late!
We're middle-aged now. You're much heavier.
If we say our characters aged, they must have aged.
This is Team Western Region. For the Great Games. You said it was for all the critters.
Yeah.
So we invited everyone.
A bear and a Sonic the Porcupine, huh? Those birds certainly didn't get invited.
You want me to be your coach for the competition?
Well, you'd be good for the miscongeniality portion.
Kids won't get that joke, because I didn't get that joke. Okay, this one shot sums up all the CGI in this movie. Mismatched-sized eyeballs, ridiculous proportioned faces in a desperate attempt to be cute, recycled models that don't fit the other models. It's a mess, and the backgrounds, oh boy. Not to mention the horrible mud. Just horrible mud.
Faster! Faster! Show me what you got!
Oh no.
What?
He's taking off again.
Make this a GIF. This is the ugliest thing I've ever seen in animation. No, not really, I've seen way worse. But this is going on the top 20 list.
Come on, you migrating chirpers. Just say when, Humphrey.
Gracio.
Northern team is the one to beat. But get this, the referees are also from the north.
Seriously?
They're geese, and you can't trust geese.
Thank you, racist French duck.
I just love competition. I mean, I live for it.
Clearly.
Yes, I had a dream about this day. It was so clear. Running, sliding, the thrill of victory. You know, Father, I tried to win it for you. I really tried.
Oh, come on. This is like one of those little gags you do in one of these review videos. It's not like, Father, I really tried to make a better response to that terrible joke. Oh my goodness, Father, will you forgive me? No, Father! Why? Why? Oh my goodness, don't beat me anymore, I'm sorry! So the first race begins, and
okay,
it's quite a turnout.
Get ready.
One goose referee, and I don't know, like 2 teams of wolves plus miscellaneous animals.
A bear is keeping pace with the alpha?
Well, most of the alphas didn't start. The bear is still in the background, as well as the foreground. How do you screw up this badly? Goodness. Also, bears are usually stronger and faster than wolves, to my knowledge. Pro tip, don't feature racing in your movie if you can't make your animation even slightly exciting.
Way to go, Agnes. Watch your speed.
They think we're worried about Agnes spinning out. What we're actually worried about is whether she'll be disqualified for knocking out a bunch of puppies. Oh, and there were a couple frames of this. Another pro tip, don't make your plot revolve around your bad physics.
The spin out move? I haven't seen that since my games.
She learned it from her mom.
Kate?
Yeah. You know her?
I lost to Kate when I was a junior.
Dun dun dun. I don't really care. Fleet is practicing. I want to die now. I don't even want to finish this. Oh my gosh, this movie is 99% filler and everything that isn't is stupid.
Good, but not as good as your mom was.
Oh yeah, well your mom was so good at spinning out on the dirt that I don't even care. I can't do this anymore. Look, you can't blame me for getting bored at this point. Even the little kids have walked out of the theater now. Oh wait, theater? No, this is direct to DVD. They've walked out of the living room and they're just under their beds crying. Think about that. Think about what you've done, Crest. I know it's redundant to complain about physics, but really?
Dad, I know.
You have to play a little rougher tomorrow.
Why? They have the bear and a porcupine.
A bear is not a disadvantage.
Just do it.
A bear is never a disadvantage.
Nice.
What? Oh, foul!
What a foul bumping one wolf is, but literally ramming 3 of them out of the race, that's just winning. It's only bad if it hurts your Mary Sue's.
Go!
How do you like it, huh?
What? Oh, foul!
We couldn't clearly see the play. No foul.
What? That was as much a foul as a chicken is a foul.
Racist duck. Well, they win by cheating, therefore awarding them the one-dimensional bad guy award, unlike the Eastern Wolves in the first movie that just wanted to eat and live.
McGrill,
The evil cheaters meet up after the match.
She slipped on the rocks.
Can you still compete?
No, McGrill, don't.
What is she saying? Why won't she ever speak directly to me?
Because your voice is terrible. Never speak again.
Dad?
McGrill, are you okay? Speak up, now!
She can't, Dad.
Why not?
Because she's terrified of you.
Oh my gosh, the jerk father is a jerk. I'm so surprised.
Cheaters. That's what they are.
Don't even get me started on those umpires. We ought to get the Western Owls to take them out.
And the racist duck strikes again.
Now, we can do this 2 ways. Either we default, and it's all yours, or we do a different race. Winner takes all.
You mean 4 against 4?
No. 1 against 1.
As someone with a deep voice filter applied to my voice, I can define the rules of the Wolf Olympics.
Hey look, it's the best animation in the movie.
You know, Claudette, I wonder if your games will be as good as your mom.
Stop being creepy, please.
When you come to a corner, plant your front paws and just let your body slide.
Yay, more bad romance and bad physics. It's better when they
Your
combine, clearly. Behold, the worst face ever.
Fleet?
Behold, the worst thing ever, period.
Fleet, you have to hate your opponent to win.
No, Dad, not even psychos say that.
Go ahead, Dad. Make me a champion, right?
If you strike me down, I shall become more powerful than you can possibly imagine.
No excuses tomorrow. You hear me?
I'm not even invested in this character. Okay? I don't even care anymore. I just want this horrible, ugly mess to end. Another boring filler scene. The main thing I wanted to point out is that Kate's eyes look like this in this scene.
Winning is fun, but I think digging down deep and seeing what you're truly made of is what really counts.
A moral so shoehorned in that the character that delivers it wasn't actually in the movie until the last second. It truly captured the magnitude of the Olympics with their 12 spectators. Also, Fleet is green now. During the race, we see some really natural scene transitions, like open field to this rocky place.
It was a tie? Oh, it appears so.
Fleet, a tie? Really? We have to do this over!
What do we do when there's a tie?
The games end in a tie!
Oh, really? There's no tiebreaker whatsoever, so that this movie could actually be movie length. That's a shame. It's like they wanted to save money. So what happened to the equality or diversity moral? You know, other critters than wolves should be able to win? Because, they didn't win, and basically you're saying that all the discrimination was completely justified because they weren't even in the finals. That's pretty backwards on your morals there. In fact, the only reason they were in the race was because of alpha wolves, so yeah, there's pretty much absolutely nothing beyond discrimination here. Worst face record just got broken.
Hey, Claudette! One of these fine critters is going to be on the Northern team next year, and I'm going to be their coach!
Earlier, it was implied they would only get to play once. Like, in their entire lives.
All won.
Yeah. I think it was the coaching, right?
No, everyone winning is the result of really lazy writing.
Son. I am so proud of you.
Yep, you tied. If you lost, I would have killed you. Great, now my least favorite original movie characters are helping my least favorite romance. Richard Rich, I bet someone like that is totally obsessed with money, which would make sense because this movie was nothing but a cash grab. Alpha and Omega was a good movie. It had flaws, but you could defend it. There were good things about the movie. Alpha and Omega 3 has none of that. There is absolutely nothing defendable about Alpha and Omega 3. Like, there is nothing good about it. I cannot find one good thing about it. The message is forced. The animation is boring and atrocious. There is nothing to offer in this movie. Oh, right, forgot. I have to say the thing. It's very important that I say the thing. Keep voyaging, everyone.